What's up, guys? Today you find me here in the old Texas Bass Holes kitchen. The other day you guys know that I went to Galveston. So, we had some fish that we got down there. Of course, red snappers were out of season when we were down there. But that doesn't mean that you couldn't buy one at the fish market. And that's exactly what I did. Because again, they were out of season, and so what I did is went to the fish market and bought me a fresh red snapper. They're super expensive. Well, not super, but they're pretty expensive if you buy them fresh. And so this one was I think $12.99 a pound. I don't know. I paid like $54 for this thing. I've cooked a lot of fish in my life, but I've never ever cooked a red snapper. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're going to cook a red snapper, and you guys gonna watch and cook with me. First, I'm gonna. He's still got scales, and so I'm gonna trim up. What I want to do is trim him up a little bit on the fins. Trim these off, and he's already clean on the inside. So I'm just gonna take the scales off, and then we're gonna make a marinade, and then kind of brush it over the whole fish, and then we're gonna grill him. All right. So let's get to it, baby. All right, guys, so now we got it. Now we get it all scaled up, no scales on it. We got it all cleaned up, got her all cleaned up. Now, what we're gonna do is we are going to make some cuts in it. Let me get you guys down here. I'm gonna see, can you see where I'm going with this? I'm gonna do some cuts in it right here. And this is going to be, I'm going against the grain, basically. I'm gonna make the cuts in it right here. This is what I do with the redfish, and the reason I'm making these cuts, I don't know why other people do them, but the reason I do them is because when I put the spices on there, I wanted to be able to sink into the fish and kind of get it all basically all spiced up, all the marinade that I'm fixing to make, actually. And you guys will see this when it's all done. You're gonna see how delicious this dang thing looks. And I promise you that it tastes delicious. I don't know, a lot of people make their rubs and spices differently, but I will tell you exactly what I'm going to do with this thing. Okay, now that we got our cuts in it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this aside right now, and I'm going to make a marinade for you guys to see. And it's basically orange juice and lemon juice and some spices. I have a little garlic powder, a little black pepper. I have some blackened redfish magic, some Cajun seasoning, a little onion powder, and a little bit of Mrs. Dash. I'm not sure that I'm gonna use the Mrs. Dash, but I do have some minced garlic as well that I use. Now I'm gonna make a juice out of this. Squeeze these, and then I'm gonna mix probably half a teaspoon of each one of those in it. So let's go ahead and do that. So I've got my lemon and my whole orange squeezed. I got the juice in there. I haven't mixed the powders in there yet. I mean the spices in there yet, because I wanted to show you guys that one thing that I do use is a little bit of olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil. And basically just want to put it over the fish. Get it in there. It just kind of helps it not to stick to the grill, but it also helps the marinade that I'm about to make kind of stick to it. But I think the main reason that I use it is because of it not sticking to the grill. So we'll just get that going real quick and let that set for a second while we get our powders into this little deal. So I love garlic powder. It's like one of my main things that I use for any kind of fish that I grill or cook in the oven. Garlic powder. I do use a little bit of onion powder. I'm using about a quarter teaspoon, well, about a half a teaspoon, but I only used a quarter teaspoon of garlic, of onion powder. Like the garlic powder is the main thing that I use. The black and red fish, of course, that was black and red fish, magic, whatever. The Cajun seasoning, you know, I'm gonna do a little more than half the teaspoon on that, the Cajun seasoning, because I want it to be pretty flavorful. And I told you that I was gonna use Miss Dash, but what I'll do with the Miss Dash is I don't use it inside this marinade that I'm making. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with that. Freaking delicious. So this is what I'm gonna do with this after I'm done. Again, this is red snapper. So what I want to do is get it all in there. Get it all in there. And flip that sucker over. And get it all over it. Get it all up in there. And let me show you what I'm gonna do with this. This Mrs. Dash. What I'll do is just sprinkle it on the outside of it. Just gotta rub it in there. And then I'll get the minced garlic. Oh, shove it up in these little creases and crevices. Get a handful of that. I love garlic. Like I said, it makes these freaking fish taste amazing. Oh. And then we're gonna prepare the oven real quick, and I'm gonna stuff the fish, of course, and with some vegetables, so we can give it a little even more flavor. And I'm gonna put the lemon garnish inside the fish as well. I'm just gonna cut it up a little bit and throw it inside and let it cook in there while the fish is on the grill. We're gonna get that prepared, and I'll show you guys in a second. Here she is right here. This is right before it goes into the grill. Let's see. Just about to put her back in there, put her in the grill, and let's see what happens. Let's go see what this bad boy looks like. I flipped it over and it got stuck to the grill a little bit the first time. Ooh, baby. It's delicious. And I just flipped it on the other side. It's looking delicious. And she's done. Ooh, baby, check that out. Super delicious. Texas bath sauce, baby, on the red snapper. What's up, guys? It is time for the ultimate test. You know I had to put on my glasses for this. Add a little lemon. Take a little bit of... Ooh. Let's see. Mmm. Taste this.
Salty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, let me call my Abby.
She's gonna like it because it tastes
Hey,
like
come
velvet.
check this out. I want to see if you're gonna love it. Try it. Come on.
She says she's gonna like it.
Well, you just tried it?
Yeah, it tastes like bell peppers because he cooked it with bell peppers.
Check it out. Hey, you can put them on. Just let me squeeze it on.
Is there bones?
No.
Is there bones?
No, that's a real question.
Oh, sheesh!
Told you it tastes like bell pepper.
It's good. Looks
It
good,
was
right?
good.
Yeah. Here, come here, Abby.
Oh, I don't want to.
Come on, try
You
it.
need to try it.
I promise you, it's good. Here,
I
come
don't
here.
eat seafood, Abby.
You know, I promise it's good. Here you go. Good? Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
done with it.
Yeah.
Avery's in there. Have Avery try it.
Avery! Where's she at? Let me go call Avery.
Yeah, Tristan too. What about him?
Oh, yeah. Tristan! Oh, Avery, you need to try this. Let me see.
And then here's your dinner too, Tristan.
This
Yeah.
one, one with
Yeah. Good?
It don't even taste like fish.
Yeah, that's
Like
what
it
I'm
don't
talking.
have like that.
It don't have
like
the fish
fishy
taste, the
taste
gamey
to it.
taste.
Like if you eat like catfish or something.
Yeah.
It's the last person to taste it in the house. Everyone has agreed so far.
It tastes like chicken.
Good? Whoa! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, son. It's good, huh? Hell yeah, pass the test. There you red snapper, baby. Let's go.